Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Taurus. This is your January 2020 reading with me, Trudy. I'm your Portu Gypsy Angel Medium. And this is for January 2021. Happy New Year, baby. So, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're using a brand new deck. This is the Illuminated Tarot. And I'm also going to be pulling you some Archangel cards. These are by Doreen Virtue and Raleigh Valentine. I've had them here hanging out with some white crystal, clear crystal quartz, so that the energy can be cleared from the previous reading. We've got lots of crystals going on. Some candles that I'm burning to bring in the new year. Yellow, the color of vibrance and prosperity, and the solar chakra, the sacral, what am I talking about? The solar plexus chakra. So this is to develop your gut instinct. Also, you can't see it, but in the background I am burning some fast luck incense. Yes, for you, baby. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet. Taking a drag. You could take a drag too. You could take a drink, whatever it is that you want. If you just want to take a deep breath, that's great. Okay, to each his own. Live and let live, and don't judge because it's not your place. All right, so I'm just gonna pull out the angels cards first. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, January 2020. Look at that, they're just falling out. Who else? I was told that there was gonna be 3 for each of these for January 2020 to give more direction for the rest of the year. Oh, they said this one too. Haha, I like that. It doesn't usually go that way. Okay, who's our last angel? Last but not least. By the way, I'm being told Archangel Michael wants to make his presence known. Holy cannoli, I dropped the whole deck. Yeah, but Archangel Michael wants you to know that he's here, and he's the first one that you need to be working with. There it is. Thank you, angels. So, we're gonna get to these angels, okay? We're gonna get there. Excuse me. So, let's use the Illuminated Tarot deck here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, January 2020. By the way, the time is merely a suggestion. Doesn't mean that it has to be in that time frame whenever you happen to run into this video. If it resonates, it resonates. Also, when I say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, that means that you can check out all of those other placements in my YouTube channel. And if you find that nothing resonates, maybe you need to get a personal exchange of energy. So click on the description box below, follow the instructions, and you can have like a direct exchange between you and I where it's a personal reading, because this is general, so it cannot and will not resonate with absolutely every single Taurus out there. Come on now. But I pick up on energies, and some of it may apply and some of it may not. It's just going to be mentioned for another Taurus that needed to hear it, okay? So just please let that be. Leave me likes, shares, comments. Please, for the love of God, subscribe. Let's try to get to 1,000 subscribers finally. Okay, so I'm being guided to cut the deck. Okay, just random. Bottom of the deck. Oh my God, I love it. The Ace of Swords. This is you, Taurus. This is you cutting through all obstacles like a knife through softened butter. Look at that. Oh my gosh, distraction. 1 second. But even the bell ringing, okay, even the bell ringing is a sign of confirmation that you are in the month of January cutting through any problem, any obstacle like a boss. Yes, that sword is overkill. Okay, like imagine the problem being softened butter and you using that sword to cut the softened butter. Like, wow. Wow. So, we got from the top, we got the Four of Diamonds. I'm going to call that the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. And you got the Fool. You got the Fool. That's crazy because I thought this deck didn't have a major arcana, but it does. So, this Four of Diamonds here is telling me that you're building a firm foundation. You're trying to find a balance. 4 is a number of balance. Perhaps you need to find a balance, okay? And perhaps you need to meditate more. Perhaps the key for you is the meditation of 4. It's, 4 minutes, 4 times a day, 4 consecutive days. And as you are meditating, you're meditating visualizing a square that you are sitting inside of that turns into a pyramid just above your head. That is the meditation of 4. So I encourage you to take on the challenge of the meditation of 4, Taurus, because it's being brought up. I call this bringing it back to basics, because in the meditation of 4, you will find where the lack of balance is. Okay? You're going to find where the lack of balance is, and whoever decides to take me up on the challenge of the meditation of 4, leave it in the notes, because I want to hear all about your experience. It took me months. But I don't want to discourage you, so I don't usually talk about my personal experience with it, because some people just get it right away, okay? All right. So we also got the Seven of Cups. This is talking about you having lots of options. Could be lots of options in terms of work, in terms of love, but there's, well, how do I, it's like somebody's reminiscing. Somebody's missing somebody. Because something's missing here. It's not the Ten of Cups. Matter of fact, the cups that are here, like one of them's got a fucking snake inside of it. Another one's got a head. What the fuck? It's like weird stuff inside of here. So some of these chalices you don't necessarily want. This one's facing downward. You know what I mean? So the one that you want isn't really there. It's crazy. And you're missing it. So, Taurus, I'm hearing the song from Alanis Morissette, and I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Not the Doctor. And she's like, what are you hungry for? All right. Yes, Taurus, what are you hungry for? So we got the Fool here. I love this card for you because this is 0 fucks given. This is the fox living his best life. Look at him being all decorated and beautiful, living his best fox life, okay? And you got to live your best Taurus life. He's surrounded by nature just like how you love to be. And beautiful. God, do you love beauty? So connect to nature so that you can return to your original Venusian self, who is just like, oh my God, so sexy and vibrant and lush and natural and like one with nature. So this is telling you to bring it back to basics, and perhaps there's something you need to let go of. Perhaps there's something that you're like holding on to that's not letting you flourish. It's not letting you move forward. And the funny thing is, no matter how I hold it, it's, so maybe you need to do something like this and shift your perspective. Okay? So besides that, we were talking about the angels, and I said I was going to come back to these. So before my Swiss cheese memory ass forgets, we got Archangel. I'm just going to bring it up to the camera instead of the little stand. We got Archangel Jeremiah. He's talking about renewal. He's talking about, you know, reviewing and evaluating your situation and making a favorable assessment of the facts, okay? The facts. What are the facts, Taurus? And it's time to move on into a new direction. I was saying it here with the fox, and it's funny that that's the first archangel card, because the fox is talking about 0 F's given. And this is you needing to review the absolute truth. Look, and there's another bell. Okay? And it's time for you to move into a positive direction, knowing the truth. Sticking to the facts, okay? Now, besides that, we have Archangel Jophiel, the star. And so you might be dealing with an Aquarius, but the star is talking about healing. The star is talking about wish fulfillment, okay? This is something you've worked really hard for and something that you've wanted for a very long time, and it's finally either coming right away, or you're already starting to enjoy it. So it's more positive, optimism, and long-term plans that are going to be long-lasting, fruitful, lucrative, and happy, joyous, healthy times. Okay, this is being on the right path. I love it, Taurus. I want to be a Taurus today. All right, and then we got release. I just can't make this up. The angels think that you didn't hear it. They're like, Archangel Jeremiah is talking about renewal and saying that you need to review the facts and let some things go. The fox is talking about let it go, let it go. Okay, and here Archangel Azrael is talking about releasing. So what are we releasing, Taurus? Okay, this is the end of a situation or phase if you let it go. I cannot emphasize that enough. Your spiritual transformation is right around the bend, and it is time for you to move on. Your spiritual evolution, your spiritual awakening, your life purpose mission on a spiritual note is coming to a higher level of development. I mean, you may be a spiritual badass, but I'm talking about this is going to take you like from here to like, can't even see it on the camera lens because you're out in the cosmos. So, are you going to hold on to whatever it is that you're holding on to and hinder your own evolution and spiritual growth? Taurus, it's time to let it go. It's time to be a grown-up spiritually and let whatever it is that's holding you back go. Some people might need to burn something, a candle to help you get through this. Some people might need to write it out. You might want to have a ritual involved with letting go. Leave it in the comments how you like to let things go. Everybody has a different way, and some people may need your help, Taurus. So if you have you're one of the spiritually advanced ones here and you want to share some spiritual knowledge, please leave your comment because other Tauruses need to hear it. Okay, but I do recommend like a little burning. I have a really good friend, Betty, who's also a Taurus. And she burns her bills on New Year's from the last year because she's closing financial chapters. So she burns all the bills that got paid. Lulu wanted to make an appearance, so here she is moving my stuff with her butt. All right, guys, it's the end of the reading. I love you so much. Love me back. Love yourselves. Love everybody around you. Mwah! Bye!